How's it going, guys? Welcome to another knowledge video. My name is Kingpin, and this time we're going to focus on how to win more squad fights. You might think, oh, that's obvious. I just need a better aim. Now, improving your aim is good, but to truly be an awesome player, you need to work on your game sense. It doesn't matter how good your aim is if you don't know how to position properly. Your aim won't help you if your awareness is poor and constantly get shot in the back. If you're the squad that gets the first down but still lose the gunfight, then make sure you watch the full video to learn how to win. There's lots of things you can work on to enhance your game sense, such as positioning, movement, communication, and teamwork, just to name a few. But one of the most overlooked things is playing the high ground. I did mention this in my previous video, which focused on playing the final circles, but I want to go more in depth because I think lower skilled players don't know how to utilize the high ground properly. Before we get into the video, make sure you're subscribed because I'm going to be uploading a ton of tips videos for you guys to help you get those wins. This channel is all about improving and becoming awesome, so make sure you don't miss a single video. Now, all the clips and examples you'll see in this video are from one single game, so you'll learn how to use elevation to your advantage from start to finish. Guys, every time you engage a squad, if there's a hill, a house, or a building near you, always use it. So we land at Quarry, kill a couple of squads, get the loadout and make our way down into this compound because we see enemies on the UAV. I see an opportunity to climb on the house to get a better view. I'm already using high elevation before the fight even starts. I've got such a better view of the area so I can spot enemies before they spot us. Sometimes fights are decided by who sees who first, so scouting an area before you go in can save your life. So I see enemies opposite the compound, but the loadout comes in and they instantly turn back. I call them out to my squad and we prepare a surprise attack. Now guys, just because you see someone does not mean you instantly shoot them. Be the smarter player, wait for your squad to get in position, because when you got the jump on a squad, you want to at least down one of them with your surprise attack. If you don't know how to position well, use this basic formation. Always have someone in the center, then one on each side. Don't separate a mile apart because you need to provide support. You don't want the fight to be over before you even get there, but be wide enough to fire from different angles. I fired my RPG a little too early and two of them managed to get away, but we do down one of them and gain a massive advantage. This is where you need to be patient. Just because you down one doesn't mean you rush in. Don't rush when you don't know where the enemy is. And it turns out both of them actually made it into the building and shoot at me from both sides. Guys, don't try to be a hero. If you're outnumbered, wait for your squad to back you up. You want to avoid cheap deaths as much as possible. If you struggle beating squads who have a high ground against you, then pay attention to how we deal with it. They occupy the building, one of them does the right thing, goes to the roof and plays the high ground. He gets some shots into me, so if I peeked now and tried to challenge him, I'd lose because he's already got his aim locked in. I would have to stand up first, then correct my aim. By that time, he will already be firing, so the best thing to do is stay in cover. Ask your teammate for support. I tell them I'm pinned down, and Green comes around and fires the guy on top. He gets pressure to back off, so he calls an airstrike, but my teammates have bought me enough time to move. Green then gives a call out that he's getting shot by the second guy below, so I decided to push him. It's a risky move, but I did have a shotgun and catch him by surprise. Guys, if you don't have a close range gun like an SMG or a shotgun, then be careful about pushing people at close range. A lot of people carry shotguns, so it can be an easy death. Now there's one left at the top, only one way up, so it's hard to push. One of the best ways to push a squad in a high ground position such as this is to have someone fire at them from the outside. Force them off the high ground or to take cover, then go up as they're distracted. I climb the ladder and my third teammate throws a C4 to stop the enemy player from coming close, and just as I climb up, he's getting hit in the side by Green. He gets distracted and I get some time to shoot. He was on low HP, so it didn't take much to finish him off. So that was an example of how to push the high ground. Now we get attacked by another squad in the same spot and I'll go through how to defend. First of all, you want to find out what direction you're getting attacked from and call it out so your team knows as well. I spot a guy and get some shots into him. Notice I'm not over aggressive. I'm not chasing the kill. The last thing I want to do is jump down and lose my advantage. In fact, I don't even peek the same guy again just in case he's got another teammate at the house who could easily down me in this exposed position. The mistake that these guys make is that they all get underneath us. They don't have a teammate on the outside that could pressure us and keep an eye on us. I mentioned in my final circle video how important it is to be aware of enemy positions. At all times, you want someone in a spot with a good view that can call out enemy movement, so that they don't just drop down behind you and shoot you in the back. At this point, Green is still on the ground with a good view of the building and spots a player retreating behind the house. If this guy moved to the right without being spotted, he could have eliminated me and the two below would have instantly climbed the ladders and overwhelmed our blue teammate. It's being aware of enemy movement such as this that will save you from easy deaths. Since we spotted him, we keep an eye on him and pin him down. His two teammates below us can't do anything. The guy at the house gets desperate, challenges us on the high ground and gets downed. We don't give up our high ground just to go finish him off. There's still two enemies remaining and holding the stronger position is more important. I get hit with a C4 and immediately call it out to my teammate. Most of the time when someone gets a hit marker or an armor crack symbol with a lethal, they push straight after. My teammate knows he's coming and gets the second guy easily. The zone comes in and we decide it's not worth while waiting for the third guy, so we move up into the zone. Now the next fight happens when we get into the zone, and look at the position we chose. A huge high ground advantage over the enemy squad. They won't be able to flank without being seen. We can easily spot any of their maneuvers and they have limited vision of us. Now I don't fire as soon as I see them. It's important you wait for your squad to actually get into position, otherwise you won't have any support. Now it's the same story as the last fight. The high ground is providing us good cover and we lay into the squad. They get into cover and I see an opportunity to push up. You want to be careful when you decide to go down and aggress. If they spotted me and two came my way, I would be dead. So I timed it perfectly and they don't see me because of their limited vision. They're not on any high ground. All these walls and tents stop them from noticing me. As my teammates are still holding and shooting from the hill, they ping enemy locations and it makes it super easy for me to find them. Try to keep someone on the high ground. You don't want your whole squad to go down and push. These guys got wiped out very quickly because they weren't prepared and were at a massive elevation disadvantage. When there's one left, then we all come down to finish the guy off. Here's another good example where we fight uphill, then engage people down the hill. Notice how much harder it is fighting from the lower ground. Our vision is limited. We don't know what part of the hill the enemy could appear. One of us gets downed, but we do manage to down the attacker and his teammate makes an awful mistake. He jumps off the high ground for some reason, and we kill him before he even touches the ground. If he stayed up there using the high ground and cover, he would have been a much harder target to kill. Now we spot a solo down the road and look at how clear our view is compared to looking up. We can see wide and far. I know there won't be high ground to climb in every battle, but if you have the chance to, you need to be making the most of it. You don't have to climb a giant mountain. Use a truck or a rock like I'm about to in this next engagement. There could be a few reasons why you're losing gunfights, but don't let elevation be one of them. Next time your team gets beaten, see what positions you are in. Did you get caught on the lower elevation like this squad we're facing? If so, try to move to the high ground position a little bit earlier, even if you have to take the longer route. They actually managed to down one of us, but because of my high position, I can easily see them and eliminate them before they reach my teammates. Now comes the best fight of the game. I'm going to stop the commentary here and let you listen to the audio and callouts so you can get a better idea of how we communicate. All three of us get downed, but we still manage to 3v6 the remaining two squads. We defend the high ground from them both, constantly watch our backs and support each other when needed. But that's it from me for now. I hope you guys found this video helpful. Give a thumbs up if you did. And remember to subscribe because I'm going to be doing a ton of these videos to help you become an awesome player. I'll catch you guys next time. Oh no, I'll suffer us. Just keep them pinned. Oh, no.
Down one.
I need to heal up and go back below.
Right. Okay. I've downed one.
Down one. Oh, the other guy's weak as well.
Oh, it's got sniped by the other squad. Oh.
I'm fully resin.
I've downed one of them.
I'm healing. Pushing left.
Downed him again. Cracked the armor on another one.
Okay, we might get pushed from behind.
They're super weak.
I'm healing. You're on my right now.
Team wipe, concentrate the other.
Behind. They were in the buildings on the
Oh, right side.
Down there. Finish.
Dropping the armor box here.
Down the hill, down the hill.
Healing.
I'm out of ammo. I'm dropping ammo box. He's down the hill on my marker. Keep going left, stay on the high ground, stay on the high
There's
ground.
one on the right hand side.
Heal hit on it.
He's still on my marker. Cracked him. Almost cracked him. He's checking stuns.
Half stunned.
Downed him. Stay up the top.
In the zone, there.
Teamwork. There we go.
Yeah.
Well played.